We're real life sisters, Kay and Shi, and we real life want to be your sisters too. Welcome to the family. No takesies backsies. Now let's get on with the Kay and Shi Show.
Next up in our book club series, we're bringing you the author, Tony Robbins.
Now, Tony has had a great influence on Shyla and I's life. Shyla started listening to Tony Robbins material way back in like 2013, I think. And it was 2016 when we found ourselves at our very first Tony Robbins live event.
And it was absolutely transformative as it can be. And as if you've ever been to a Tony event, you know, if you like personal growth and development and you also like high energy club-like experiences, this is the cross section that you need to investigate because it is totally worth it. But even if that does not sound like you're seeing what Tony Robbins brings forward in his writings and his teachings and in his books, it should be your scene because it's incredibly powerful information that everyone should know.
Now, you might know Tony Robbins is a big time kind of life coach for the celebrities and somebody who does these big events that are really focused around figuring out your own internal values and those sorts of things. He's mostly known as the author of Awaken the Giant Within. I know that they even released a Unleash the Power Within, which is the name of his banner event, but there is a book of that same title. But Tony has taken a little bit of a shift in the last 3 books that he has released into helping people understand more about how to deal with finances and their health.
So he's the author of Money Master the Game. It was a gigantic volume of his quest to go interview the most financially successful people in the world and find out what were the ways that they manage their money, not their mindset, but like the actual mechanics of how they manage their money. Then he released a book called Unshakeable, which is all of the best principles out of Money Master the Game without all of the interviews and quite so many pages. And then most recently, he has released, as Kay mentioned, a book about health called Life Force that is really amazing. And what he argues in this book about your health in particular, and then through his work in general towards our own lives, is that you really want to claim becoming the CEO of your health or your own life, becoming the manager, the person in charge, not just accepting what society deals to you, what a doctor says to you, what a parent has classified you as, what a teacher may have said to you, but really becoming your own CEO and manager and looking at how to best grow your life business in a way that's profitable to your emotional state and your ultimate fulfillment.
One of the things that I appreciate so much about Tony Robbins as an author and kind of what he's taken within these last few books that he has released is that he has access to some of the most incredible thought leaders in the world. And not just thought leaders, but successful doctors, people who are on the cutting edge of technology, of science, of health, of money, of investing. I mean, people like Warren Buffett and Ray Dalio were contributors to Money Master the Game and people that he was able to sit down with in helping others understand. So he takes his access and he opens it up to the general public in a way that helps you create a financial portfolio or a body portfolio in a way that can create just more longevity for your health and for your money.
I love that Tony Robbins opens up his metaphorical Rolodex and shares what his connections and what they've learned with everyone else. And that's what we've tried to do as well through our celebrity interview series. We've been able to interview many celebrities, and that series is available to you. If you go to kayandshy.com, you can find it. But in Tony's books, he brings forward a lot of really practical advice. He always does come back to the fact that you could be the richest person in the world or the healthiest person in the world or the most abundant person in the world. But if your mindset and your internal game and experience is sour and not enjoyable, then your fulfillment and happiness in life will be greatly reduced and limited no matter how much on the outside you have. And so always coming back to that governing principle for Tony, especially of that, how do you maintain and protect a strong mindset that allows you to stay optimistic and motivated through even the hard stuff?
So, as we dive in just a little bit into some of the things that we've understood and learned here in Tony's books, you know, that mindset piece has, I think, been one of the things for Shyla and I that Tony was able to instill within us in going to his conferences and things. But the practicality that comes through these books, now they can be a little bit of bears. Let us tell you. I mean, they're huge books. I think Life Force is like a 22-hour audio endeavor if you're a listener like Shyla and I are. But They are practical and filled with practical advice of things that you can do right now to start helping yourself become more financially free or more fit.
So as much as we love Tony and could go on, and don't worry, he'll be a frequent mention on the Kay and Shi show. We're ready to bring you our final author of the series, someone we love and respect, and that is the amazing First Lady Michelle Obama.